This bill is one of the reasons why I wanted to be on the Transportation Committee. I represent South Louisiana. South Louisiana is home to 5 of the 15 top tonnage ports in America. It's home, one of only 2 places in the nation. My friend from Illinois stayed in Louisiana, only 2 places in the nation where we have 6 of the Class 1 rail lines. We have energy pipelines. We have probably the greatest mix. I know we have the largest amount of Corps of Engineer authorized projects in the nation. We drain 42% of the contiguous land mass, and all of these issues are issues within this committee's jurisdiction. There's another reason why I wanted to be on this committee, and that's because this committee gets stuff done in a bipartisan manner. And you heard the ranking member, Sam Graves, go through earlier, talking about the history of this committee dating back to the Ice-T bill in the early 1990s, the Intermodal Surface Transportation Efficiency Act, and all of the subsequent acts that we've done in this committee. Every single one of them have been done in a bipartisan manner. I want to thank the chairman of the committee for pulling together a bill that does have some resiliency measures, that does have some improvements on the use of technology, that does have some improvements on project delivery. But the best evidence that this bill just missed the mark is that last time I checked, I think we had over 300 amendments filed to the bill. So here we had a bill that was introduced, that was dropped on us several days ago, that was 1,000 pages. We had a revised version that came out Friday afternoon that's almost 1,000 pages. And then we have hundreds of amendments filed. And the real indication that this bill missed the mark is that last time I looked, I think over 100 of them were actually Democrat amendments filed. So it's not just Republicans being relegated to the sidelines, not being brought to the table, not being asked for input. It's Democrats as well. And so as Ranking Member Graves stated in his opening statement, the message is clear here. The background is clear. This is Speaker Pelosi, just like on coronavirus. And I hate this. These are things that shouldn't be partisan, but just like on coronavirus, introducing legislation that was thousands of pages, I think it was almost 2,000 pages if I remember right, spending over $3 trillion without input from anybody. Even Democrat members of Congress I'm talking to couldn't tell us what was in the bill. This is a bipartisan issue. Mr. Chairman, it is 2020 right now. It's 2020. And for those of you at home that may be distorted enough to be watching this for some reason, the way that this program works is that you go to the gas pump and you go fill up your car, your truck with gas. And there's a component of that dollar figure that's on the pump or on the sign outside that goes to the state government, and the state uses that to fund their state Department of Transportation and their efforts and their cost share. And then there's a portion that comes here. And so we take those dollars, they're coming from the same people. Just some of them go to the state, some of them come here. We take those dollars and we go through and we distort the rate of investment, the rate of return for taxpayers. We establish artificial priorities. And we put money in these different buckets that don't provide anywhere close to the same cost-to-benefit ratio as other potential investments. We require funds be spent in these certain buckets. And we distort, again, priorities, rate of return, and we give these dollars back to the states. All I know is that on the ground, here we are again in 2020, and I can go sit at a traffic light and there won't be cars anywhere, and that traffic light doesn't change because we're using technology from decades ago. I can go on Waze or Google Maps, and I can pull up data that can show me the best way to get from A to B. All of that aggregated data can be used to help to fundamentally transform how we do transportation planning. This could be used to communicate with traffic lights and get us through places better, faster, more efficiently using the infrastructure we have now. The American Society of Civil Engineers annually does a report card, and it has tracked the degrading infrastructure across this country. It is affecting every single one of us. It is affecting every person we represent. And this bill misses the mark. It shouldn't be like this. We can cooperate. I will commit to sit down and cooperate and provide constructive input to make sure we can deliver a bill that truly addresses the fundamental problems in infrastructure in America and uses technology to leapfrog and get us where we need to be. Yield back.